Show y'all what covert harassment deal with this gang stalking. It might don't make sense to some, might miss a few people, fly over people head, but you see there's no parking spots taken up, right? Anybody who park right here is free to park wherever they want. So if you're visiting someone, notice all the spots for whoever it is you're visiting is vacant. But this car right here parks directly in front of our house.
Hey, excuse me. You know what community-oriented policing is? Do you know what community-oriented policing is? I'm pretty sure they contacted you and got you covertly harassing me with this gang stalking thing. I know it's gonna sound crazy and you're gonna play dumb and act like you don't know, but I've been paying attention to what's going on. It just don't make sense that you could have parked in front of the people who you came to see house, but you chose to park directly in front of our house.
I really didn't know. I can move my car right now.
No, but I'm just saying because now I know a lot. I just want to say this. I know a lot of people don't believe this because the whole program is designed to make somebody appear crazy. But I am what they call a dissident, and the government put me illegally on a domestic terroristic watch list. The same thing they did with the people who went to the Capitol riot. Everybody who got locked up got put on a domestic terrorist watch list. I have, and the government systematically destroys people when they get put on the domestic terrorist watch list. So I deal with covert harassment all day, every day.
I'm so sorry. I
90% of these cars that come down here, you see this one headlighter? This is how they covert harass me. Like, majority of these people coming down here, I'm talking about they done poison my house. They done put microphones, cameras in the smoke detectors. They harass my kids. I'm talking about they.
I really didn't mean to.
I'm just telling you what be going on. So that's the reason I put this note on here.
I didn't even see it. I just went to go get food.
That's
came
cool.
back.
I'm just saying
I
that
can park over there all the time.
I'm not a bad person. I swear to God, I'm not a bad person.
have to explain
The
that.
government literally stalk, harass, torture all day. The police and everything because they illegally placed me on the
I
domestic
believe you.
terroristic watch
100%
list.
I believe
They
you.
got my neighbors involved. We just moved here. I don't want no problems. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a pedophile. I don't engage in criminal activity. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I got the
don't
right to
doubt
vote.
that.
And I just want to be
Trust me,
left
this
alone.
was just
Okay, I'm gonna
mistake
remove
of
my
me.
note because I put the note right here indicating that because I feel like it was part of the government harassment. That's what they
No
do.
way.
I came to pull up home one day and what they did was have somebody waiting at the corner for me, right? So as they see me parking, the guy that they had waiting on the corner cut me off to park in this exact spot. And he cut me off just to do this. And he just sat there. He didn't get out of the car to speak to anybody or nothing. He did it solely to harass me and my family. And we deal with this everywhere we move, we relocate, we deal with this systematic harassment. And like I said, I know it sounds crazy and I know that the average person hearing me say something like this won't believe it because
Doesn't sound crazy.
that's how it's designed. I deal with it all day, no matter where we move.
No, I'm so sorry.
So I was just making sure that you wasn't a part of the systematic harassment. And I'm not trying to come off as a dick or anything like that. I'm not a violent person. I'm not
I promise
anything
you,
like that.
I really don't mind parking over there.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I'm
I
so
appreciate
sorry
it.
I stressed you out.
It wasn't a problem because this, I understand, is public parking. Anybody can park here. This is
Yeah,
where
but
we're supposed to park. But I was, like I said, was thinking that it was part of the systematic harassment that they put me through because I noticed that anybody could have parked wherever they wanted to. If I was coming to see this person, there was no car here stopping me from. See how they do that with that sound? You heard that revving engine sound? Y'all may hear that a light come down the street. And that's simply for me. It's to sensitize me to that sound. Like when I was standing around Essex Village Apartments around the street, what they did was pulled up in front of my apartment at 2:30 in the morning, shined the high beam in my patio and kept revving the engine. Ever since then, for a whole year straight, that's what they do to me. It tortured me. It caused me to have PTSD and everything. And this is all government owned and operated. Y'all hear that sound 24/7. And they send these cars through here purposely to covertly harass me. And the shit is not right for real. It's not right because they create crime for real. They pressure people to the point where people want to lash out because we get systematically destroyed and harassed. I didn't break any laws. If I break the law, we got a judicial system. Take me to court, lock me up. I don't doubt that. I'm all for it. I'm not anti-cop. I'm not anti-government. I support them in all ways, shape, and fashion. I don't support corruption. Point blank period. It's no left or right. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I don't support none of that. I just don't want. This shit is crazy, bro. And the world. I was just making sure there was part about that.
But this is my car.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to know because I never spoke to none of the neighbors. Like I said, we've been here for 3 months. So I just took this opportunity to try to introduce myself and let y'all know what it is that I be going through. So a lot of things y'all see, the police literally have some of my neighbors participating into this gang stalking is what they call it, or community-oriented policing. And like I said, the whole program is designed to make the person who speak out against it to appear crazy. I never been mentally ill. I'm not diagnosed with it. None of that stuff. I have proof of everything I'm saying. I have actual proof of everything I'm saying, but I can't go to nobody with it. I went to the NSA, I went to the DOJ, I went to DOD, I called the FBI, I spoke with Internal Affairs everywhere, requesting my Freedom of Information Act. They said that they're not allowed to tell me if I'm on a domestic terroristic watch list for national security, so they can't confirm nor deny. But ever since then, my life went to hell for a whole year. This month marks a year that I've been systematically harassed and sabotaged by the government. And everybody plays a part, from the police to the first responders. It's weird and it's crazy. And we turned into a police state. I can't even live my life. I can't live my life. Everything is systematically sabotaged and destroyed. If I get on the phone right now and try to order something online from a random website, my money's gonna turn up missing from the bank account. You see the card that's making a loud revving engine? I just told y'all about that. This comes through here like this all the time, systematically, to cause PTSD in me. Notice that this will take place even in 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning. We're gonna hear a vehicle ride past my house doing this. And a lot of the times when they get in front of my house, they rev the engine extra loud. So y'all may notice that. What type of government would do that though? What type of government would do that? That's not right. They killing, torturing, murdering innocent people. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Y'all gonna notice it more, the loud revving engines that come through. Notice a lot of times when they come through, they rev the engine when they get in front of my house. That shit is bizarre and weird, bro. That shit is bizarre, and I've been putting up with this for a year. No one can help. Everybody refuses to. See how that car sitting right there with the lights on? You might think it's just normal because that's how it's all done, covert harassment. 9 times out of 10, they're watching me and they're a part of it. 9 times out of 10, I ain't paranoid. I done been through the ranks. I don't go anywhere looking over my shoulder. If I was paranoid, I wouldn't have came out here and addressed y'all. If I was paranoid schizophrenic, I won't be out here talking to y'all about it. I don't care about that, but I'm not the guy that's trying to paint me off, and don't nobody deserve what they're putting me through. No, nobody. I'm talking about I wouldn't wish what I'm going through on my worst enemy, even though I have none. I could literally predict my days on what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it, when they're gonna do it. I'm talking about literally, I could pre-record. Look, here come another loud revving engine. See what I'm saying? You see how loud he got when he got right here? So am I crazy? How am I able to call that out and y'all witness it?
I'm sorry that I stressed you out.
No, it didn't stress me out. I just wanted to let it be known that if y'all are participating in it, it's murder because they torture me for real, literally.
Yeah.
It's murder. And when that system crashed, what they doing, and once the world found out, oh my God, I dread the day. It's like I really don't want the world to find out because I understand what it's gonna do to the world. If the world find out what the government is doing to innocent people, oh
A
man.
lot of people are starting to know that though.
Oh my God, they do not understand how bad it's gonna
Levels
get.
are-
It's gonna get bad, bro. And the day that people find out what they're doing to innocent people, I promise you, America is done, bro. It's sad. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to stay frustrated, but I just wanted to show y'all what I was going through, and it's real. And if the government was to come to y'all and ask y'all, they'll probably say something like, "Oh, he's a pedophile. He's dangerous. He's crazy. He needs to be watched." A smear campaign, smear tactic. They're gonna get the neighbors involved, and if y'all don't get involved, the same thing's gonna happen to y'all. And y'all gonna be crying wolf. Ain't nobody gonna believe y'all because how the system is designed. I promise y'all, I'm talking about they use these people as pawns. They don't care if I was to lose my cool and hurt one of these people from the systematic harassment. They're just gonna replace them with another one and continue the program and continue putting other people in it. They use them for pawns. It's a terrible world, but I'm sorry about that. My name's Tony too, by the way.